Hello, digital marketing fans. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Victor. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for comments. And for today, in this video, we are going to be looking at a very, very useful digital marketing resource, right? So, this tool we are going to be looking out for is a tool that is going to help us in our reporting and in our analytics. Now, one thing as a digital marketer you want to understand is how to send in reports and give reports to your clients and if a company you're working with. And this tool we're going to be looking out for is called the Data Studio or the Looker Studio, right? Data Studio or Looker Studio. So formerly Data Studio, now it's Looker Studio. Now with this tool, you can create simple and basic reportings that you can share with your client with a simple link, and in real time the client can see the results and performance, right? Now, to access this tool, all you just need to do is to have a simple Gmail account, which of course every digital marketer is supposed to have, right? Now, this tool is very, very simple to use. They already pre-built template thanks to Google, right? Or you can decide to create a simple template by yourself, right? But for this tutorial, we are just going to use a pre-built template, right? Now, first of all, you just have to go to your search console and search Looker Studio, and you get this. This is the first thing, lookerstudio.google.com. Just like I said, it's a free tool, right? You're going to sign up. So basically, we are going to, so for this tutorial, we are going to create a simple report on our Google Analytics, right? So what I'm going to do by the end of the day, I'm going to connect my Google Analytics, right? Because to use this tool, you must have a data source, right? And if you're working with a client, the client must give you an admin role. So that way you're able to have access to either the Google console or the Google search or the analytics or the AdSense account, right? So where you being able to connect this data, because there must be a data source, right? For this tutorial, for this video, I'm just going to connect my Google Analytics to my Looker Studio, and we're going to see my new blog statistics that is less than 3 months, right? Okay, so we're just going to walk through. So you can decide to, so if I click on this create icon here, right? If I want to create a new template, report data source explorer. But what I want to do, I just want to use a simple template from Google, right? So I'm just going to click on this template library, right? So if you see here, see analytics. For analytics, you see lots of analytics, right? See G4 Google Analytics 4 reports, right? This is e-commerce PPC report, Google account report, right? Cost per click. This is for AdSense, right? You see here Google plus AdSense, Google plus AdSense. This is analytics, right? Analytics, right? So BigQuery, you can connect this to your BigQuery data. You have Google Sheets, you can connect this to Google Sheets, right? YouTube as well, you can connect this to YouTube. So if you have a client, you're working for a client for YouTube, right? You can connect this to your YouTube and look at the analytics very, very well. Your Google Ads as well, right? So this is Google Ads. You can try to connect this and see how your Google Ads is performing, right? And finally, Search Console and Display and Video 360 search ads as well, and just lots of them. But for this video, I'm going to be using a simple template, which is analytics. All I just need to click on it, right? And it takes me to this page here. Now, these are things you need to understand here. So basically, this report here is a dummy report. So if you can see here, this is summary: active user, new user, percentage of user, engaged, page per views, engagement, right? Categories here, you can decide to see what categories and devices they're being used. Device categories: mobile, desktop, tablet, smartphone. Country, active user per time. Operating systems: Windows, Android, iOS, Chrome, Linux. Browser type, just the basic. Now the purpose of this is for you to have, just like I said before, is for you to be able to share this resource, share this information to your client, so your client can just view it, right? So if you edit here and share, So by the end of the day, we are going to look at how this is going to look like, right? So first things first, you want to connect your data, right? So for this, I'm just going to connect my data to my blog, right? This is connected to my blog, imarketing.com.ng. And for here, I can select the dates, right? I can decide to select the dates. So I'm just going to leave that way. So basically now what this has done is this has pulled resources, has pulled information from my analytics on my blog, right, in here. So currently I have 45 active users, right? So I have 45 active users. I have 43 new users for in between January to in between in the past 6 days I have 45 users, right? Which of course is averagely low, right? I have 43 users. I have 96% of users, 96 engagements, page views, right? And these are just the statistics and the trends. So let's say devices, right? So for the devices, I have lots of my users are using mobile. I also have desktop, tablets, right? For countries, you see, United States, Nigeria is the highest, Bangladesh, Ireland, and United Kingdom. Top browsers, iOS, Android. So this is for my data. Okay, so let's say I want to share a client. Okay, so I'm going to connect this to a client I'm working with already, right? You can see a client I'm working with, right? So I'm just going to connect to his data, and we're going to see, right? So we can also look at conversion on top pages. We can look at my top pages here. So if you see, these are my top pages, how to land your first job as a digital marketer. So this is my home page here because there's no part. Basically, this is my home page here. Active users 35 and just lots of things, right? So now this doesn't just end here. So I want to edit this and send to my clients. What am I going to do? All I'm going to do, I'm going to click on edit and share, right? Now it takes me to another page where I can edit this and share. So here is the edit page, right? So here I can do lots of my edits, right? So if I want to edit, I just have to click here. So this is my page one, page two. This is my one, two, three, and four, right? So for here, I want to edit this and say, I marketing. I edit this and say I marketing. If I don't want my client to have access to this, I'm just going to delete this. I'm going to leave the date here for her. So this is iMarket. Oh, I didn't get to spell that right. iMarket. Yeah. iMarketing reports. Right. So basically this is all they are going to see. Yes, iMarketing report, they're going to see the summary, trends, and so let's say I want to share this now because I don't want to do any much edits here. I just want to change the name basically, put the dates, and I think that's like the basic information like a client needs to understand to just on get to see what is happening with his or her. I can decide to change this here as well. I marketing reports, right? So for me to be able to share this data to a client, all I just need to do, I need to come here, click on share. Same thing if you want to share a particular document on a particular Google Docs, right? Just change it to public. Anyone with the link can view. This viewer, make sure you want to put this as a viewer. Except you want to share to probably a colleague, you can make this an editor. But you want to keep it as a viewer, then copy, then you save. After you save, it, it changes. Then now you want to copy this link, right? So now we are done. So we're going to go to an incognito mode to share this. Copy the link here. You click share this just because you see. and this is my same report, right? So anyone with this link now, anyone with this link, for example, anyone with this link can be able to see these reports, right? Anyone with this link can be able to see the reports, and even if I make changes, he or she can still see these reports. Let's say from, and we can decide to go back. We can, let's see, can apply. We can decide to go back, right? Let's say from November 1st, can apply. You can apply to go back, and that is why I love Data Studio. You can just see all your reports from the first day you started your project to the end day. I hope this has been very useful for you. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I look forward to bringing up a very useful resource and tool in the next video. Thank you. Cheers.